Why is this thing so close to my face? I feel like it's like all up in my grill. That's how I feel. I feel it's all up in my grill. Miguel Rangel. What's going on? Drizzy Fast checking in. What's up? What's up? Jordy Michael. Spelled my name wrong. It's T, no G. Scarlet Motive is checking in. I am on the right channel, right? Okay, yeah, I think I am. Okay, very good. Just checking, just checking. America Marie, what up? Lynn, Daniel Perez, 100. Daniel Baz, Cherry Cola 1, Sleuth Intuition, a not attorney spokesperson from Chi-Town. Deborah Matos, what's up? How's everybody doing? What's good? Not going to be a very long string. I just wanted to stream really quick to say hello. I'm eating beef jerky because I feel like it. Right. I mean, hey, I just that piece is gone forever. I don't even know where it fell. Who cares? Who cares? Where is it? I've dropped my piece of beef jerky. This is ridiculous. I'm supposed to be serious. Okay, there it is. I got it. All right, very good. So, well, hello to everybody and anybody out there who is watching me right now. Just wanted to say hello really quickly. I might stream for 10 minutes. I might stream for 30 minutes. I'm not really quite sure yet. Anyways, why did I want to stream? Well, I needed to let off some steam because I got annoyed today. Nothing to do with YouTube. Everything to do with blah, blah, blah. So, anyways, currently I'm in North Carolina, and I will be here for probably the next. Well, the problem with the Carolinas when it comes to North and South Carolina is all the vlogs that I want to do are all across the state from each other. Everyone is like, there's some over here, there's some over there. So I don't know what to do because I still have to drive like 100 miles going east and then go like 300 miles going south and then go back to Charlotte. And then I got to go back down to Florence, South Carolina. And then I got to go back down to Charleston and then over to Columbia and then up through to Atlanta, up to Alabama, Huntsville, and then turn around and go all the way back down to Florida. So Florida, I am still going to Florida, but it's looking like I'm not going to be in Florida to the end of January. So if anybody cares. Oh, I know what I forgot. Now I got to go back into the store. Great. Let me make sure what time it is. 10 o'clock. Okay, I'll have to go in there before it closes. Anyways. So what are we talking about, guys? What are we talking about? Would you be willing to collaborate when you are in Florida? Collaborations. This is how I do collaborations. I have to consider you a serious YouTuber. You can't come up to me with 15 subscribers because that just doesn't show me that you're serious. If you have serious videos on your channel and your channel is in relation to mine, you don't have to have a lot of subscribers, but you have to be a serious person, and I have to like your videos. That's the problem. If I don't think you're interesting, I'm not interested. And I know that's kind of a jerk thing to say, but I've never in my life have reached out to many YouTubers for collaborations, but maybe 3. I think I've done 3. Mobile Instinct, and then I did 2 who I won't mention their names because then you guys are going to go to their channel and start commenting like, oh, he wanted to collab with you and you ignored him. But I guess they ignored me because they weren't interested in my content. So, yeah, hey, whatever. Other than that, when I get collaboration, I rarely get collaboration requests. Nobody hits me up for collaborations, but it's usually going to be a no, just because I don't know you, and I don't know your channel, I don't know what you do, and blah blah blah. So, yeah, that's how I handle it. I seen you, Miss Reinhardt, in there. He probably thinks I'm a jerk now, but at least I told you the truth. At least I read your comment and I kind of explained to you. So, whatever your channel is about. just send me an email, lamontatlarge@gmail.com. And if I don't reply back to you, then that means it's no. Or I could respond back to you via email and say no, but that would be really mean. So if you send me an email, if I don't get back to you within like 3-4 days, then you pretty much have your answer. So, yeah. Dublin County, Michael Jordan's dad died here. That's where I'm on my way to. I'm going down there to do that vlog. Come back to Delaware. No, won't be going back down there anytime soon. Atlanta child murders. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do that video. I plan on being in Atlanta for at least 1 week. That vlog, I will. What I will do is I'm gonna give myself 2 hours to read as much as I can about that case to decide if I want to do that vlog or not. Because if I don't do it this time, I mean, I surely will do it eventually. I just don't know if I want to, I travel quite a bit differently when I have a trailer. When I have just my van, it's a lot more freeing. But when you have a trailer, it's like, because you're parking and this and that. But I love the trailer. I don't want to get rid of it. But I might have to do so here pretty soon. Come to Augusta, please. I think that's where I'm on my way to. I think I just got one quick video to do in Augusta. So, come to Wilmington. I'm not sure if I'm going there. I don't know if there's anything in Wilmington for me to. I have to look at my notebook. I don't know what I have written down. I've totally forgot. The stuff I have planned for North Carolina that I haven't done yet. I was going to vlog the Taco Bell murderer. I don't think I'm going to do that because I just don't have enough time. If anybody out there has a YouTube channel, you want to go vlog that, go ahead. It's a pretty catchy title. It'll probably get you good views. Unless STFG wants to do it. Or SFTG. Yeah, SFTG. So anyways. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, of stuff that I'm doing in North Carolina. Yeah, let's see. Please don't spam I guess Scarlett is busy not moderating, so please don't spam. You don't need to spam the chat. You can kind of spam it, but please don't totally spam it because people don't want to see your comment over and over and over again. And I know you guys are trying to catch my attention. If you want my attention, send me an email. Guys, I've gotten quite a bit better with answering my emails. Now it's a lot easier for me to do my email. So now my friend Scarlett, she helps me. Like I forward her the stuff that I'm interested in, and she'll organize it for me because like my brain is like putty. It's like I'm so scatterbrained. It's not even funny. So yeah, send me an email or whatever. So Boston, Massachusetts. I was kind of already there. So. Albuquerque, New Mexico, probably going, Albuquerque, see, here's the problem with Albuquerque. It's off to 40, and I'm taking the 10. So, there is vlogs that I want to do in oh, yeah, no, I'll be going to Albuquerque. Yeah, I got to go see Super Miata Brothers. Yeah, I'll be in Albuquerque. I totally forgot. You know what? I guess maybe I won't be taking the 10. I guess I'll be taking the 40. I just have to make sure there's no snowstorms or whatever. Tucumcari, here I come. Tucumcari's off to 40, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, Albuquerque, probably, I'm guessing April or something like that. We'll see what happens. Someone said Phoenix. Phoenix, yeah, I got a buddy Phoenix. We'll stop by and say hello to him. Yeah, we'll see what's going on over there. What cemetery were you in? Well, in Philly, I was in a few different cemeteries. I was in Greenmount. That's where I ran into the Hulk, the young gentleman with the tattoos on his face. Very nice guy. Very, very nice guy. You would think if you see him walking down the street, you're like, uh-oh, you want to cross the other side of the road. But no, he's a very nice guy. Very strong, too. Not a guy you want to mess with. That's why they call him the Hulk. You should visit Reggie White's grave. Yes, that is in my notebook, and I'm pretty sure I am. I'm pretty sure I am. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that I am. How do you stay in the van? Doesn't it get hot or cold? Yes, it does. That's a trailer. That's my trailer I sleep in. I'm working on possibly getting a new. And when I say new, I'm not going to go to the dealership. That's ridiculous. The prices of vehicles are really totally insane right now. Um, I'm trying to make this my rig last until I at least I get to Texas. Um, yeah, the used vehicle market is so absurd right now. You have people who are selling a van, and I know this because I constantly look at vans. There's vans that would go for like maybe 21,000 back in 2018. Now they're like 36,000, 37. They're just ridiculous prices. And I don't know if this is a permanent thing, but I'm only going to touch on this really quickly. We all just better hope this is not permanent because this is not a good thing. Because this inflation, if many of you guys don't know about how money works and stuff, it is not a good thing. Let me tell you, right now, not a good thing. And not just because things are getting higher. No, I hope that this is just temporary. I'll just leave it at that. But I'm not buying anything. I'm not overpaying for what I would pay for it in 2018, 2019. I'm just not going to do it. So yeah, I don't know. What's up, C. Williams? Yeah, the collapse at the condo. Yeah, I'll be doing that when I get down there for sure. I will be doing that. Romalo Lou from Toronto. What's going on? Yeah, definitely need to get a second moderator in here. That's for sure. Yeah. Sherry Baby 80. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Kayak Dread Girl. Must have dreads from the UK. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. California. I will be going to California, unfortunately, probably in the summertime. And I will be in California for quite some time, unfortunately. We'll see how that works. This is what I want to know. I don't want to know how long I'll be in California. My number one question is, am I bringing that trailer with me? Am I bringing that trailer with me to California? Wow. I don't want to, but I don't want to stay in my van again like I did for the 5 months. But that's why when I get to Texas, I will be looking for a van that is big enough for me to just kind of like not be cooped up in the back. I don't know if I'm going to, no, I will be bringing my scooter. See, that scooter, I don't really have a whole lot of time to be riding it the way I used to, but the scooter really helps me when I'm in like areas where there's like downtown areas and like something happened downtown and I don't feel like looking for parking with this van and the trailer, so I just take the scooter out and just go. That's what I'm doing, kids. So, yes, yes. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Abbott. Oh, you live in Derry? Hey, what's up with that kid in the at the by the high school with his blown out muffler, sounding awful? This kid's like roaming around Derry like he's a street racer. Oh, this kid was annoying as hell. I was waiting for some high school bully to come up there and bully him, but nothing happened. So, yeah, I don't know. So, Loma Rosas. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. Uh, Brazil is all he said. Brazil. There's an unsolved case of a teenager in Hancock, Mississippi, that was murdered while hunting. That happened years ago. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. I think that was one that was on Unsolved Mysteries. If that's the one that you're talking about, yeah, sure, I would love to. Like, I love like redoing stories from Unsolved Mysteries. I love that show. That's my favorite television program of all time. And and if I see other unsolved murders too, I want to do them as well. So guys, don't forget to. I mean, I have a TikTok. I know some of you guys think it's really stupid, and I agree with you. However, I like TikTok for the fact that quicker unsolved murders that really there's just not a whole lot of information, but at least I'm putting a picture to a face of somebody that was either murdered or a missing person. Um, I try to do those on TikTok, something that I could just drive to the location really quick, just kind of write quick notes and just kind of talk about it really quick. And I cannot wait for the time change to go back again. I cannot wait for the sun to go down at 9 o'clock. That way, that'll give me a whole lot more time in the summer to be really busy. Because right now, with the sun going down so early, I mean, I don't have a problem doing nighttime videos. It's just your body clock or whatever kind of clock they call it. So yeah, I live in Lewisburg, West Virginia. I like the video you made about the Greenbrier ghost. Thank you very much. I thought the video was too long. I really don't like. Trust and believe. You'll watch a lot of douchebag YouTubers that will try to make their videos longer, and I know who these douches are, and I'm not going to call them out because they're not worth much to me, and I hate that. Um, I don't. Oh, this light is in my face. Get out of my face, kid. My thing about YouTube is I will not extend videos any longer than need be, unless there's this like information that I feel is relevant, or if I kind of assert like my opinion really quickly about something silly that I might say, then yeah. But I like to try to get to the story as quickly as I can. I'm not one of these guys that vlogs a town and then they're going to show you a bank or something stupid like that. I don't like that stuff. I just like to get into the story and get out as quickly as I can. If it were up to me, all my videos would be under 10 minutes, but that's almost impossible unless I just kind of gloss over a whole bunch of facts or whatever. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, right? Wichita Massacre. You talk about the Carr brothers. I think that's the only massacre in Wichita that I know of. I might be going up to Wichita. I don't know. This like I'm so behind on like where I'm supposed to be, but I really don't live my life to where I'm supposed to be here and I'm supposed to be there. I don't do that. I really need to shave. Okay, that's what I got to do tonight. I got to shave. Yeah, I gotta get my baby face back. Anyways, yeah, I don't like giving myself like deadlines and what have you. But I'm supposed to be in Las Vegas at the end of April. I should have already been in Florida by now, and because of me being so behind, I'm probably going to be skipping a whole lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, there might be a really good chance that I might not be doing any videos in Texas, or I might not even be going up to Kansas. I have no idea. So, oh well, I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know. Am I still going to Washington? That is the plan. Luke B. You know it, brother. Long time no see. You already know it. Don't got to tell them what they don't need to know. Do I use Mac or Windows-based computer for editing? I use my phone. I just use a phone app. I don't ever use computers. It takes too long. Everything on my phone, all my videos are done in a way to where I could just do it really quick and be done with it. I don't want to spend my life behind on my phone editing or computer. That's why when I flub my words, if I'm into the video and I flub my words, normally a YouTuber will just cut that out and then dub and he'll just dub his voice and then re-say the word. I'm not gonna do that. I don't got time to be cutting. I mean, and I try not to I try not to bother Scarlett with any stuff that I need cut, unless it's just like I'm too annoyed to even do it. But other than that, no, I just all my videos are very, very, very simple. I'm not trying to do like too much like overdubbing and stuff like that. It's not my style. It's not really my thing. So yeah. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate Support. I got an 85 van for sale. It's too old, bro. Put too many miles in my vans. I need something newer. Thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. What did I do before this? Before what? Before I was into YouTube, I was well, I mean, I drove a taxi in Las Vegas for a while. So I've always had like odd crap jobs. I've never had a what you would call a good job. I've just always worked because I like to travel. So I don't like to. I'm not trying, and I'm not educated. I have absolutely no education. I drove a truck for a little bit. That's really about it. It's just really just crap jobs. I've never really had like a solid job where I'm like, yeah, I make good money. So, because just never really was terribly interested in doing so. Heather Olivo, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Greenville, South Carolina. I don't know if I'm going there. I don't even know if I have a story. Tomorrow, I'm not. Tomorrow, I am doing nothing. Excuse me. Tomorrow, I'm doing no vlogs. I gotta put together some of my videos from Massachusetts. That's how behind I am, guys. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in North Carolina, and I got stuff from Massachusetts. I still need to get up. So tomorrow I will be doing absolutely nothing except writing whatever little scripts I need to write and putting together my videos. So today is no vlog day. No vlog day tomorrow. The next day I'll probably just do one, and then I'll probably move on to the next town or what have you. So YouTube Shorts, YouTube Shorts I don't really like, and I'll tell you why. I don't like the way YouTube Short. I'm all about symmetry, believe it or not. I know you're like looking at the mess in the back of my vehicle, and you're like, "There's nothing symmetrical about you, bro." But no, I don't like how the shorts look on my channel. If there was a way, and I'm still waiting for YouTube to do this. Listen, why don't you separate the shorts? Why don't you just have a section for the shorts, and then when you go to somebody's channel, you can just kind of like click on the shorts, like you click on the about them. And I can't do anything for a minute. That's ridiculous. I mean, what do I talk about in a minute? It's you know 1 minute. That's for, I don't know. I'm not into the 1 minute thing. The only reason why I'm taking TikToks semi seriously right now is because they allowed you to upload 3 minutes. If it was still 1 minute, I wouldn't even bother with it. So yeah. Just my opinion. Miss Reagan is checking in. Okay, let's do. Come on. Okay. All right, guys, give a big round of applause, Miss Reagan. She's my second moderator on the channel. I need 2 moderators. So she lost her moderator job, her other moderator job. Unfortunately, Camo Dave passed away. So there she is. So, Miss Reagan, please don't weld your power. Please be responsible with it, like the Power Rangers. With great responsibility comes great something, or something along those lines. Thank you. Please don't get block happy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Riza Arden, what is your name? Ardancia? Ardancia. Ardancia. Riza. What that Riza is like a South American name, right? No. What am I talking about? Riza. There is a Las Vegas attorney named Riza Athari. He was an immigration attorney. Well, where are you from? I don't know. Israel or I don't know. Where will I go? I'm going south, where the weather's warm. Yeah, I'm going south. Thank you very much, Dizzy Dad. Dizzy Dad is in the building. Dizzy Dad. Oh, thank you very much, Lisa Marie. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Am I living in a van? Yeah, it's kind of how I work. Live in a van. I know. I could probably, I'm pretty sure I could like get an apartment somewhere, and then like rent a car and drive over here and stay at a hotel, and that's not real to me. That's just I'm not into that. I have absolutely no opinion, no I have absolutely no wantings of living my life like that. I don't ever really want to live in a place. I'm just it's not a really a really a thing I desire. So I don't know. I kind of like just I don't want an RV. I don't want I just I'm a simple dude. I just want a vehicle that won't break down on me. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. So um, we'll see what happens in the near and dear future. Jimmer, I disagree, but thank you very much. I think Robert Stack is the best narrator of all time. Now I will say this: I think that Bill Curtis is a very close second. I think Bill Curtis is the only man that I know about that would be that would be a good um, host for Unsolved Mysteries if they ever brought it back. Bill Curtis, I believe, is in his 80s, and I heard that there was a rumor that they were bringing back Forensic Files and him as the narrator. He's an excellent narrator. I mean, the only reason why I say Robert Stack is better is just because I've known Robert Stack for longer. But I've been watching Bill Curtis since like I was a teenager. I mean, but I've been watching Robert Stack since I was like 8 and 7. I think because before, not many of you guys know this. Not many of you guys know this. I'm going to drop some science on you. Um, Robert Stack wasn't the original host of Unsolved Mysteries. I don't remember who it was. It was this older, heavy-set white guy, and it was odd because he was like he totally didn't fit the show. It was like imagine if somebody went to a port and they looked and they found this pirate and they're like, "Hey, do you want to host Unsolved Mysteries?" He's like, "R." It's just it didn't fit. It was odd. Um, I don't even think he might have only done a few episodes. I have no idea, or maybe I'm hallucinating. And then Dennis Farina replaced Robert Stack, and it just didn't work. So, but Bill Curtis, he could definitely replace Robert Stack. I mean, nobody could ever replace Robert Stack, but you know what I'm saying. Did you ever see the old TV show Taxi? Yes, as a matter of fact, it's funny that you mentioned that. No, I used to watch that show quite a bit. Yeah, Tony Danza, Danny DeVito, the what's the guy, Man on the Moon movie guy, Andy what? Andy Kaufman, something like that. And then you had the what was the pretty boy, Jeff Conway, and then you had Lloyd, the Lloyd from the Back to the Future guy. Yeah, you had and you had Judd Hirsch, right? Was that his name? The guy from Dear John. You had a lot of big time actors on that show. Taxi created some pretty. I mean, Taxi wasn't one of those shows that it was just like one hit wonders and then they never found anything ever again. No, those guys went on to work quite a bit. I mean, not everybody, of course, but everybody pretty much on that show, they've worked pretty much. I mean, nothing big that you might have known, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know. At the end of the Jimmy Wapo video, what happened when that car came up on you? Nothing. It was just by dumb luck. I stopped the video as the car. No, nobody messed with me. But listen, the thing with when you go to different neighborhoods in different cities and different parts of the country, when you're ignorant to the fact of where you don't know where you are presently, then you're going to be more brave because you don't know where you're at. So that neighborhood was odd because it like what I know as bad is I judge bad based on what I see in maybe like Chicago, Philadelphia, New York. I mean, I could tell a bad neighborhood because it'll look run down. You see the kinds of cars that people are driving over there. People start playing their music is stupid loud, and you see a bunch of people hanging around outside of a check cashing place, and whatever. There's several signs that you could tell. That neighborhood had none of the signs, and it had several new constructions. So either that's a bad neighborhood that's going through gentrification right now, or it's not that bad. Just he got shot there, and then or maybe a one block was bad. One block was bad, and then the next block is good. So I don't know, but I didn't have any problems. But I did feel a little bit sketch in the neighborhood. only reason why is because it was so quiet, which was a little bit odd. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Satisfaction Lawn Care is in the building. What's up, bro? How we doing? Got to keep those lawns nice and trim. Yeah. So share a strange moment you had going to a gravesite. I think you guys pretty much know everything that's happened to me with the grave sites. Yeah, spitting on the guy's grave. That's pretty much about it. And then he came from the grave and broke down all my stuff. So yeah, don't want to go through that ever again. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's see. Somebody's going to Jamaica. Oh, okay. I guess Jamaica. I've never been there before. I've never actually even left the country. Supposedly, I'm supposed to be going somewhere pretty soon, but who knows? Who knows what's going to go on? So, but guys, make sure that you follow my TikTok because it's important to me. So yeah. How come I haven't done? I don't know why anybody's calling me. So this will go on airplane mode. Anyways, very good. How come you haven't done any stories on the JFK assassination in Dallas? I kind of did, but the video was not that great. I'm going to be doing it when I get back to Dallas, so I will be doing the JFK assassination. What I'll do is there's going to be uh, different graves, locations, stuff like that. So I'll do from the the grassy knoll, and then I'll kind of look up people that had anything to do with the assassination. So yeah, I will be doing that for sure. And there's a couple other videos in the Metroplex that I want to do as well. Check this out. So one of the reasons why I wanted to stream really quickly was because I was kind of surprised about the comments about the video that I did about Joe Ligon, the old man who did the 68 years in prison. I thought, because I don't obsessively go through my comments on my videos. Occasionally, I'll go look, just to see what people are saying. And I was surprised because I thought that I was going to get a bunch of people like, oh, that poor soul. Oh, that poor man. And I was surprised to see that people were like, yeah, he should have got the electric chair. Yeah, you should have got the chair. He should have died in prison, somebody was saying in there. And I was kind of surprised because I'm like, well, okay. It's a I would call it a sad story because two men were murdered. I don't feel bad for Joe Ligon at all, because you make a series of calculated moves or plans, whatever word you want to use, when it involves what you do in your life. Now, I would like to say I am a very even-keeled person. I know some of you might be laughing when I say that, but I actually am. I'm not an extreme on one side or the other. I don't have extremes. When you break that story down, number one, none of us were there. So we don't know what happened. We don't know. He admitted in an interview that he did stab somebody, but the person that he stabbed wasn't the one he killed. Do I believe him? Of course not. I'm not stupid. But I'm not saying he's the one that actually did the stabbing. Nonetheless, he was there. And we all know, law of parties. If you're with your friend and he robs a store and he kills the owner, you're charged with the murder. Or if the police shoot your friend, you're charged with that shooting. So you have to understand that when you I don't care what your age is, what your economic background is, what your religion is, what your race. I don't care. Now, being a child growing up in the world, or in this country at least, um, your parents are going to be responsible for bringing you up. So obviously, Joe Ligon didn't really have good uh, parental units around him. I believe his father was murdered, um, either right before or right after he went to prison. I think it was right after. So that, somebody getting murdered, but you got a father that was murdered, and you murdered somebody. There's some dysfunction in the family. Let me make sure that I can get into the store before I close. Okay, cool. So, regardless of the fact, he deserved to go to prison. Now, if you ask me, did he deserve to do 68 years in prison? And I would say no, because I don't know if, first of all, he was 15, right? Now, if he said, okay, this is what we're gonna do, boys. We're gonna go around town and we're gonna stab people to death. We'll do it on Thursday, okay? So we got 3 days to plan to get the knives, get them nice and sharp, and then we're gonna go kill people. Then you're showing premeditation. And then when you wake up on Wednesday and it's Thursday, so Thursday you got to stab and kill people. So Wednesday when you wake up, you're like, this is bad, this is wrong. We shouldn't do this. All right, guys, let's clear heads, clear conscience. Let's not do this, right? So that didn't happen. What they were doing was going around robbing people, and they were drinking cheap wine. I wonder what kind of wine they were drinking. Who knows? Maybe Cisco, or maybe Richard's Wild Irish Rose. Anybody? Who knows? Night Train, perhaps? Who knows? Anyways, drinking some of that cheap wine. I don't think those kids were the Don, whatever expensive wine. I'm not a wine connoisseur. I love wine, but I don't buy like expensive bottles of wine. I don't even drink wine very much, but when I do, I'm a Carlo Rossi kind of guy. Finger jug. I'm a finger jug. Call myself a finger thug. Anyways, so end of story. To make a long story short, yeah, 68 years. I'm not saying that's excessive. Not at all. Did he deserve to do 68 years? No. Let's say he stabbed and killed one of them. I still don't think he deserves to be in prison for 68 years. Because here's the thing. When a crime is committed, right, and everything is hot and heated and somebody gets life, and I am guilty of this, I guess, when I'm saying this, you're like, yeah, life in prison. But then you also got to think, well, what was the context of the crime? Was the crime like a jealous husband who caught his wife in bed with another man, so he shot and killed both of them? Well, okay, so a guy like that, yeah, you go for the rest of your life. That's it. But when you're talking about a 15-year-old kid who had his parents aren't really there in the picture, he's drunk, they're being stupid, you don't really know who actually committed the actual stabbings. And I tried to find out what happened to the other kids, and like my brain was just getting all verklempt with all the trying to look them up, and I just finally said, the hell with it. I was going to do the vlog. We don't know if he actually killed anybody, and you factor that in with it happening so long ago, and I know that's so cliche, yeah, and I said it. Okay, crucify me. But also, Joe Ligon could have got out of prison in the 70s. And that's what, see, when Good Morning America and all those news stories, when they were parading this man on TV, and they're like, oh, whoa, this poor Joe Ligon. No, not poor Joe Ligon. Poor Mr. Ham and I forgot the other gentleman's name that lost his life. Poor those guys. They're the ones that got murdered. They were taken away from Jackson Ham, and what was the other guy's name? I don't remember. But he did 20 years, and he 19 so basically in the mid late 70s, Pennsylvania, you started getting people in office who, they feel bad for criminals. They're like, oh, these poor criminals, they just stabbed and killed people because it was no fault but their own, or whatever nonsense they want to use. So they start making it easier for them to like get some kind of clemency or get reversals in their criminal cases or what have you. And people around him in the prison that he was in, they were getting out left and right. He had every opportunity. He never even filed the paperwork to ask for clemency. And he probably would have got it. Because by that time that they started doing that, he had already been in prison for almost 24 years. So, you're 39, 40 years old. Okay, but he said he didn't want to get out on paper. He didn't want to get out on parole. So he sat in prison for 45, what, not even 45, more than that. No, yeah, 45 years. Come on. Nobody should feel bad for that guy. He wanted to be in prison. He loved prison. I bet you, and I kid you not, I bet you that guy wants to go back to prison. He don't like this world. This is alien to him. He's 83 years old. What is he doing out here? You're 83 years old. You ruined your whole life by making one bad choices. He probably made several bad choices because I'm sure that wasn't his first rodeo. I'm sure he was going around robbing and doing this and doing that. So no, I mean, I don't feel bad for him. I just, you make your choices. I don't care if you're 15 or you're 12 or you're 25 or your frontal lobe is not as developed as whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what kind of neighborhood you live in. I don't care if you didn't have a mom or you didn't have a dad. At the end of the day, if you are not diagnosed with any kind of a special mental illness where you're bipolar or you're schizophrenic or you have some form of mental illness, I'll excuse that because when you got a bad brain, it is what it is, guys. There's medication to try to help that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And people get tired of, people that are, deemed crazy, and then crazy people go out and start stabbing people. But Joe Ligon was not mentally ill. He was just he's just a bad kid, just running the streets, doing stupid things, robbing people, and it is what it is. So, would I ever do paranormal stories? Well, I kind of did one with the Greenbrier ghost, and I don't really want to heavily get into that. I only am interested in those stories if there's a crime that was committed behind it. Now, I will say this, and I got an eye roll from you-know-who, but I met up with my friend Drew up in Greensboro, and we did a video where I'm not going to say it was a paranormal video, but it's I don't know what I need Scarlett to edit it, so I don't know what to make of it, but I'll just say that it's something to do with that. Other than that, I really don't have. I got one video in the works where it's kind of interesting, but I don't want to do like videos based on paranormal stuff and present it as look, I don't want to be like, what did you hear that? I mean, those channels are huge. You got multi-million subscriber YouTube channels. What? Hey, dude, did you hear that? I don't want to do that. That's nonsense. I'm not 12. But I wish I were, though, because those channels are like really. Who are these two kids? Corey and James or something? I barely seen their channel like 2 months, and they got these ridiculous thumbnails, and they're all shocked. They're like, I'm like, wow. That is amazing. These guys are like, what, 5 million subscribers or 10 million? Something ridiculous. Hey, maybe me and Mobile Instinct, maybe we'll start a side channel where we go and just pretend that we're scared everywhere we go. I have no idea. Something to think about, though. Something to think about. Anyways, guys, that's it for tonight. I just wanted to, kind of just talk for a little bit. If you want to catch me on Fascinating Graveyard, I'll be going live on there probably Sunday. If not, then I guess I won't. And then the week after next, I'll be doing a video at night. I gotta find a cemetery, so I'm guessing not this Sunday, but next Sunday. I'm hoping that I'll be in the Atlanta area, so I'll do like a nighttime cemetery stream. I don't know, see what happens. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening to me just blah blah blah, and I will catch up with you guys on the next episode. You guys have a blessed night.